Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation Octopussy. Turn 12.1, Germany. It is January 1942. Germany has 4 tech rolls. First, I tried for radar at a 7 or higher. PB generated a 6, so I failed. Second, I tried for improved factories at a 7 or higher. PB generated a 7, so I succeeded and I advanced to stage 3. Third, I tried for improved construction at a 7 or higher. PB generated an 8, so I succeeded and I'm on the board with improved construction. Fourth, I tried for jet fighters at an 8 or higher. PBE generated a 3, so I failed. Purchases. Germany has 75 IPP to spend. I will purchase 9 infantry for 27, 1 airborne infantry for 3, that's 30, 2 advanced mechanized infantry for 8, that's 38, 2 panzer grenadiers for 8, that's 46, 1 anti-aircraft artillery for 4, that's 50, 1 fighter for 10, that's 60. I'll begin construction of a fortification for 5, that's 65. I'll lend-lease 1 anti-aircraft artillery to Italy for 4, that's 69. And I'll lend-lease 1 medium armor to the Spanish nationalists for 6, that's 75. Combat movement. Well, before we do combat movement, it's the production phase. And since I have German units adjacent to Iraq, Iraq will now convert over to join the Axis. So they'll align with Germany, and that's worth 2 IPP. So that'll knock Germany up to 68. Okay. Combat movement, while I've got that guy right there on camera, this motorized will go 1-2 into Kuwait. All right, let's do some stuff over here. These submarines that are down in A37 will move down to A47, right down there, and join that other sub. It won't be enough to protect me from Boston Bruce, but it's the best I can do. You guys have done a really good job of hunting me down. So they will perform convoy raiding. There's a max of 3 they can do against USA there. All right. Then from Western Germany, everything's going to be attacking M4. So that's my big attack this turn. From Western Germany, this seaplane will fly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it has a range of 2 left. From Paris, this fighter will fly 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. So I only have 1 left. He has to land in Tripolitania. We can go down a little bit further. The fighter that's in southern France will have 1 more range. It will fly down 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has a range of 2 left. The 2 fighters that are here in northern Italy will fly 1, 2, 3. They have a range of 3 left. The medium bomber that's in northern Italy will fly 1, 2, 3, and it will have a range of 4 left. And then the squirreliest move is this tactical bomber that's here in central Romania. It will fly 1 to M10 and then 2 to M7. So looking at, let me look at the rule here. Oh, I had it all teed up and then I moved it. Sorry for this delay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Aircraft may fly over a neutral nation's straits and canals, even if closed. So that's 1.8. So that I can fly across there. So it's 1 to M10, 2 to M7, 3 to M4, and he'll have a range of 4. I'm sorry, a range of 3 to land. And then from sea zone M8, this submarine that was Vichy is going to move over and join the attack. So I think I should have 8 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he has 8 units because the attack transports are defending at 1. But I've got high value units and high attack units, and he's got 3 units that are defending at 1. So I really want to wipe him out and kill those 4 transports. But hopefully, my dream is to lose 4 units or less. That's what I'm hoping will happen. So let me see if I've got everything. I've got one more attack. Yes, Central Romania. Well, it's going to land in Central Romania. So this bomber, the strategic bomber that's in northern Italy, is going to fly all the way to Transcaucasia. So 1 to Austria, 2 to Hungary, 3 to Central Romania, 4 to M10, 5 to M11, 6 to Transcaucasia, and then it'll have 3 to get back to Central Romania. It's going to perform strategic bombing of that rail on the border of Transcaucasia and North Caucasia. And I believe those are my only attacks, but let me just, I did the Transjordan, I've got the M4 attack, I've got the bombing, oh, and then of course I've got my convoy raiding. So let's start off with the convoy raiding. All right, so I've got a +2. Let me double check on that. Yeah, okay, so I get a +2, red is the attacker. I get 3 of these, and max is 3 damage, so red is the attacker. Nothing. Second roll. +2, and third roll. Okay, so I did 3 points of damage to Panzer J in A47. I believe that knocks him down to an even 75. All right, just going over here, well, I'm telling you that in North Caucasia, or in Transcaucasia, I'm doing 2 points of damage because there's 2, I get to roll 2 dice. Even if I rolled 2 ones, it still is going to do 2 points of damage to that rail in the mountain there. And I think now we've got the attack in M4. So I have 1 submarine at 3. This is not a first strike because he's got destroyers. Miss. I've got, let's see, 4 fighters at 6. Okay, good, 3 hits. And I've got a tactical bomber with target selection. Oh, and one of those hits has to be his tactical bomber, because those were fighters, so they have air superiority. This is my tactical with the target select on a 1, 2, or 3. And I did get a 3, so I do get target selection, which is definitely going to be his light cruiser. Okay. And then I've got a medium bomber, no target selection. Ooh, it was almost a hit. Well, 4 hits, that's really good. I think I was thinking I would get 3 hits, so Bruce predicted I would get 5 hits. So let me think here. Did I do everything? I did. Yep, I think that's everything. Okay, so now I would like his 3 at 1 to miss. He's got 3 at 1. It's his light carrier and then his 2 attack transports. Oh man, 3-2. Wow, that's very good. So let's see. 2 destroyers at 4. Well, see, Boss and Bruce, those yellow dice can hit. Okay, so he got a hit on me with his destroyers. Now he's got his tactical. The target select of his tactical bomber doesn't matter because he can only choose land or air units. And now here's the really key one. This would be an air superiority hit. Miss. Okay. So now he's got his heavy cruiser. Hit. Okay, so he got 2 hits, and I got 4 hits. And he was supposed to have 2 hits, so. All right. Or that was the most likely result. So he loses his tactical, he loses his light, and then he wanted to lose his light carrier as his first one that he chooses, and one of his destroyers. So he's down to 1 heavy cruiser and 1 destroyer. I have to lose 2 units. Well, I'm going to lose the sub and the fighter that has to land in Tripolitania, because that's a dead unit anyway, right? Let's just think about this for a second. Should I lose the seaplane instead? I mean, when he attacks me in Tripolitania, at least then. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to lose the fighter and the sub. All right, next round. I have 3 fighters at 6. 1 hit, and then I've got 2 at 7. 1 is a tactical, 1 is a medium. Okay, so I got my 2 hits. He has 1 at 4. That's hit, Seabrews, and 1 at 6. Hit. Okay, so that, dang. All right, so, well, no, that's what I thought. I thought I would lose 4. So, oh, he's got 2 at 1 because he's got those attack transports. Okay, so he does 2 more, so one of them will be the seaplane. And I think I'm going to lose the tactical. I think that's the best item for me to lose here. Okay. So I then destroy the 4 remaining attack, or transports. 2 attack transports, 2 naval transports. And I survived with 4 units. So I lost a fighter, a seaplane, a sub, and a tactical. And pretty much that's exactly what I thought was the most likely outcome. So, all right. So that is the end of this. Oh, I shouldn't have done that because I need to keep track of what can fly where. 4 with the medium bomber. Should have thought where I wanted to land. This fighter has to land in Lower Egypt, or see the choice between that or Tripolitania, so I definitely want to land there in Lower Egypt. These 2 other fighters with the range of 3 are going to land in northern Italy. And where do I want to land my medium bomber? That is the question for me. I think Central Romania. Then my strategic bomber lands in central Romania as well. All right, other non-combat movement. So we've got some stuff going on up in Finland. From Helsinki, this air transport is going to fly 3 to Kola, pick up the airborne, go 4 to Lapland, 5 to A13, 6 to A12, and 7 to land in Western Germany. So I've got 2 airborne there in Western Germany now. All right. And then also up there in Lapland, 1 infantry will move back to southern Finland. And then I think we've got stuff going on here more in Poland, the Poland area. From southern Belarusia, the luckiest infantry will retreat back to Lubelski. From Lubelski, I'll have 3, this task force marker card, let me make sure that's on camera. Yeah, okay, so that task force marker card represents East Poland. There's gonna be a lot of stuff moving to East Poland. So from Lubelski, 3 advanced mechanized, basically almost everything is gonna be moving in there, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 2 light armor, and 2 medium armor are gonna move all into Eastern Poland. So I've got 3 infantry and an anti-aircraft artillery there in Lubelski. You know what? That anti-aircraft artillery is going to move down there too. Okay. From Warsaw, 1 advanced mechanized will move into Lubelski. From Western Ukraine, 1 infantry, 3 cavalry, 1 generic mechanized infantry, 2 advanced mechanized infantry, and 2 medium armor will move into East Poland. From Kyiv, 3 cavalry, so many things, 2 vanilla mechanized, 1 light armor, 2 medium armor move into East Poland. Okay, let's do some cleanup here so we can have an accurate assessment. So it looks like I have, in there I have 6 cavalry. So that'll clear up some space. Looks like I have 7 advanced mechanized. 6 medium armor. 3 vanilla mechanized infantry. 3 light armor, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, and an infantry. Okay. I see why it's tilted. There we go. Okay. From Eastern Germany, I'm going to have 3 advanced mechanized and 2 Panzer Grenadiers join East Poland. From Western Germany, 4 infantry are going to strategic rail move to Paris. From Berlin, 1 fighter will fly to Paris. From Berlin, 1 fighter will fly to central Romania. Sorry that that's off camera. From Picardy, 1 infantry will move to Paris. From Alsace-Lorraine, 1 infantry will move to Paris. From Bavaria, 1 infantry will move to Alsace-Lorraine. From southern France, 2 infantry will move to Paris. Okay, let's see what this sorts out to. Looks to me like 15 infantry are in Paris. And then 2 or 3 anti-aircraft artillery. Okay, 2 militia and a fighter as well. Now we're in southern. You can see southern France. That naval transport will leave port carrying 1 anti-aircraft artillery, and then strategic naval move to sea zone I-5 through the Suez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going through the Russian sub. I'm going through M4, which is now empty. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down into I-5, and then I will drop off the anti-aircraft artillery in Lower Egypt and join the Japanese naval transport that's in the southern side of Lower Egypt. Okay. Syria. In Syria, I'm going to have that 1 infantry strategic rail move to Lower Egypt. Okay. I'm going to do some moves in Spain with the Spanish nationalists. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe I can move these ships. It might be that they're pinned to the coast. In one version of the game, they were pinned, but I don't think they are anymore. But correct me if I'm wrong. They'll leave port to A35 and move 1, 2, 3 to A22. And then from Madrid, 5 infantry will move to Basque Country. Okay, I think that's the end of all my movement. It's time for placement of units. We'll just do the strategic rail of the medium armor to the Spanish nationalists. It'll start in Berlin and then rail down to Basque Country. All right. And then let's do the other Lend-Lease. The anti-aircraft artillery will start in Berlin, and it will strategic rail, or not strategic rail, it would just take the rail to northern Italy. So I have 4 anti-aircraft, 4 Italian anti-aircraft there. All right. Let's see. The fortification gets started in Paris. Also in Paris, I am building 1 infantry. So that puts me up to 16. Then in Bavaria, I will build 4 infantry and an anti-aircraft artillery. And in Western Germany, I will build 4 infantry and a fighter. Okay, and then in Central Romania, I will build an airborne infantry, and in Warsaw, I'll build an advanced mechanized infantry. In Eastern Germany, I'll build an advanced mechanized infantry and 2 Panzer Grenadiers. And that's all the placement of units. Collect income. Germany's sitting at 68, which is probably the peak, and I'm going to start my decline now. So I get 3 for Romania, 3 for Sweden, and 2 for Northern Iraq. So that's 8 more, so 76 for next turn. Disposition of units. Let's go up north. Let's start up there and kind of work our way down. All right, in southern Finland, 1 infantry. In Helsinki, 2 infantry. In Latvia, 1 infantry, 3 Marines. No change to my naval units. In Lubelski, 3 infantry. In Warsaw, 1 advanced mechanized infantry. In East Poland, 1, let's move this, put this card in view. 1 infantry, 6 cavalry, 3 mechanized infantry, 10 advanced mechanized infantry, 4 Panzer Grenadiers, 3 light armor, 6 medium armor, and an anti-aircraft artillery. Central Romania, 1 infantry, or 1 militia, 2 infantry, 1 advanced mechanized infantry. You know what? I should move that advanced mechanized infantry into East Poland. So we have 11 advanced mechanized infantry in East Poland. In Central Romania, we have 1 militia, 2 infantry, 1 airborne infantry, a fighter, a medium bomber, and a strategic bomber. In M10, I still have the destroyer and naval transport right there. In Western Yugoslavia, a militia. Let's kind of start up here at Denmark and work our way down. Okay, Denmark has a militia. Western Germany has 4 infantry. You know what? I'm going to build this fighter in Berlin instead of in Western Germany. Because I forgot about him sending the air transport. So let's just make extra sure we're okay there. Okay, so in Western Germany, 4 infantry, 2 airborne infantry, 3 anti-aircraft artillery, 2 fighters, and an air transport. Netherlands militia, Belgium militia, Picardy militia, Normandy Militia, Aquitaine Militia, Southern France, 2 Militia, Alsace-Lorraine Militia Infantry, Bavaria Infantry, or I'm sorry, Militia, 4 Infantry, Anti-Aircraft Artillery, Berlin Militia, Advanced Mechanized Fighter, Eastern Germany Militia, Advanced Mechanized, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, I think I already said, okay, Paris, 2 Militia, 16 Infantry, 3 Anti-Aircraft Artillery, Fighter, and fortification under construction. Let's go down to Italy. In northern Italy, I have an Italian militia, 2 Italian infantry, 2 Italian mountain, 1 German mountain, 2 German mechanized infantry, 4 Italian anti-aircraft artillery, 2 German fighters, 3 Italian fighters. In Rome, fortification, 6 militia, 3 infantry that are Italian, 2 German infantry, 4 anti-aircraft artillery. Okay. In northern, or in upper Egypt, or lower Egypt, this is called, sorry. 4 Italian infantry, 2 Japanese infantry, 1 German infantry, 1 Italian motorized, 1 Deutsche Afrika Korps artillery, 1 German anti-aircraft artillery, 1 German fighter, 1 Italian seaplane, 1 Italian tactical bomber, a battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, and a naval transport in port on the north side of Lower Egypt, a Japanese transport, a German transport in port on the southern end of Lower Egypt. In Iraq, an infantry in northern Iraq, a militia in southern Iraq, a Deutsche Afrika motorized infantry in Kuwait, on board an Italian naval transport, a Deutsche Afrika Korps infantry. And I think, oh, and an A-47, I've got three submarines. So I think that's all my units. Next up is Silk with turn 12.2 CCP and 12.3 USSR.